where'd you get the tattoos? Yeah.
Warren, it's understood that in prison it's common for tattoo artists to be there, and everybody in prison has tattoos. What tattoos do you have? How many have you had over the years? If you can share your experiences with them, and what specifically do the tattoos mean to you or other people?
Okay. I got the tattoos.
And where are you tattooed?
Now I wish I wouldn't have gotten them, but when I hit the yard the first time, everybody had tattoos and looked the same. They had short hair and goatees and tattoos. And I said to my partner, I said, I think we need to fit in here, and we should. And eventually, the guy I went to prison with the first time he's from Patterson, New Jersey. I'm not going to mention his name. He said, I think so. And today he's all, I'm sleeved up. I have they call them mitts. I have tattoos on my hands, and I'm tattooed from my wrist to my shoulder on my left arm, my wrist to my shoulder on my right. There's nothing on my body at all. Well, excuse me, I have a tattoo on my leg. It's a female, and that's it.
What do the tattoos signify to you, and why did you get them in prison?
On the hands,
You said to fit in.
on the hands. Well, I got them to, because not fit in. I just wanted to. Everybody looked alike. Now I know, if I knew then what I know now, I never would have done it, because I don't care if you have tattoos or not. You don't have to look like them, you know what I mean? But then I was naive, so I thought we should look like everybody else.
You mentioned you tattooed a Jewish star or a shalom, and representing you as a Jew. What does that signify? Was that to show other people that you were a Jew, specifically
What does it mean to be a Jew?
anti-Semitic?
Or why did I put the Jewish star on my arm?
Both. No, why'd you put the Jewish star on your arm?
I put it on my arm because I love the Star of David, and I'm a King David fan. It's really, it's not a hater symbol. Do I know what it is to be a Jew? Obviously not. Obviously not. But I know enough.
What comments did you get from Aryan Brotherhood and neo-Nazis when they saw that?
I got a few KIKE shoutings, and anybody who knows me, if you say that to me, I'm going to try to kill you. Take your head off your shoulders or die trying.
So you would have to show strength, that you were not afraid,
Absolutely.
despite being of the Jewish
What I had to say
faith.
is, listen, first of all, you idiot, I'm Jewish, okay? The Jewish people aren't a race of people, all right? Jewish people are white. Judaism is a religion. You stupid idiot. So, there it is there. I'm as white, I'm the same color as you are, Mr. Skinhead, Mr. Not Jew hater, Adolf Hitler lover, who you don't even know why you love Adolf Hitler, because you're
And
a
they
follower.
took that at face value and left you alone?
They had no choice but to, or else let's fight and get it over with, yes, because I'm not going to walk around with one eye open or sleep with one eye open. You don't like this Jew? I live in cell 27 upstairs. Come on, do something to me then, Adolf. I would talk a lot of shit to him, and they knew I wasn't afraid, and to this day I'm not afraid.
So is that the bottom line? You have to show strength to avoid conflict in prison?
Not just because I'm a Jew. You have to show strength because prison is all machismo stuff. During the day, I'd
Can
see
you
guys,
explain that a little
yes,
bit more in detail?
During the day, I would see guys walking around who can bench press 500 pounds, and you heard them crying in their cell. Okay, so that should just pretty much, answer your question. It's a fucked up place to be. Try going to sleep by yourself.
How do you avoid conflict with the different races?
You avoid conflict with the different races by not. Everybody follows the rules in prison, even the biggest and the baddest. Okay, so the rules are. This is how I was taught. My first time in prison, you don't mess with homosexuals, don't gamble, and don't do dope. And you can walk any prison you're on that planet and not have a problem. You follow the rules. You just follow the rules, and there are rules, and you'll be fine.
So you show them respect, don't get in their face, let them
Not so
do
much
what they
not get in
do.
your face. When you get there, they approach you. Hey bro, what's up? And they want to know. When they say what's up, they want to know what's up. And this is what I said to them my first day in prison. I'm white. I'm not tipping up. I'm not going to be an Aryan warrior, a skinhead, or an outlaw Nazi skin. I believe it or not, I didn't tell them I was Jewish. It's not for me, it's really not for me, but during the summertime, I would not cover it that I was Jewish either. And if you hear the name Meyerowitz, when they're reading the mail out, a lot of skinheads I used to get looks. Meyerowitz, boy, that's, that's Jewish. And they would either come say something to me or they wouldn't. And if they said something to me, I will fight and die over being a Jew if you disrespect me.
And that's the best way to survive?
The best way to survive is I'm not running around the yard saying, hey, I'm Jewish. Hey, Mr. Cuban, I'm Jewish. Hey, Mr. I'm a white boy, and I run with the white boys. I'm a white man. And since I've been over 40, there's a point where you don't have to even worry about anything. You don't have to work out. You don't have to do nothing. They leave you alone. Once you become pops,
And how do you avoid violence or threats of violence or
You avoid violence and threats
or
of violence.
sexual attacks or violence or sexual
Okay.
predation?
Right, and it does happen in prison.
Predation.
Not where I was, not here in Nevada. That stuff is really not. There's some prevalent stuff that's happening, but not like it is in other places. If that happens to you, you immediately have to go. You have to go puncture the man with something metal. If they mess with you, if that happens, because you can't put up with that. Because the whole yard is watching. If a homosexual came up to me and patted me on the ass or something, I'd have to kill him. And if I didn't kill him, they're going to kill me, and you have to kill him. So thank God, it did happen to me, but I didn't have to. I didn't have to kill anybody. It really did happen. I don't know if I ever told you that story, but it did. I'll tell you. If you want to hear it now, I'll tell you right now. But whatever.
But you're not feared. There's no overt sexual
No.
misconduct.
As a matter of fact, when you're told the homosexuals in prison have been together. Some of them have been together on that prison yard for 20 plus years. They take it, they take it seriously, and you do not mess with them. If you mess with, it's like messing with their girlfriend. It's really sick, but that's just how it is. They're never going home, so it's man on man, Eminem.
Okay, so as long as you're respectful and don't get in their stuff.
You can walk toughest prison yard.
But you have to stand up for yourself if you feel threatened.
The meaning of a convict, this is it. Everybody's saying it's nothing to do about fighting. They say you walk the yard and do your own number. Treat the next man the way you want to be treated. Mind your business. It doesn't concern you. Shut the fuck up. And if you're told to do something, just by rule wise, do it. That's all. You don't have to let some grown man run your life, but if one of the brothers comes and says, "Hey, bro, you think you can help us mop the tier thing?" Well, of course. Stuff like that. And it's just like living on the streets. How do you avoid violence? You don't mess with anybody that wants to do anything to you. And I didn't. And I have a lot of guys up there that love me. And
How do you deal with bullies and being picked on?
I don't deal with it. I handle it right there on the spot. And I'll do it to this day as we speak. It doesn't matter where I am. It doesn't have to be prison. It could be downstairs in the lobby. If I get disrespected, I'm taking flight. And taking flight means I'm getting off first. I'm going to try to kill you. I'm going to try to beat your brains in because you're not going to disrespect me. And a lot of people.
That's the machismo culture you're talking about.
Yes.
And that exists every time you've been to prison. That exists. That's a way of life in prison.
Yes, there's an old saying, and I don't know if I'm going to tell you what the saying is. The saying is, if you're a pussy, you are going to get fucked. Okay, so if you let a grown man come in your cell, and they will do stuff like that. Hey, you three, run in the cell and start taking his stuff and see what he does. Not me. I said hypothetically. It's a hypothetical question. Now, if they send three guys and to do that, and you just lay there and let them take your stuff, you're in for a long term there, buddy. Because you're like a punk. They just came in and took your stuff. That's your stuff that your family sent you money for, or whatever, and you let somebody take it, and you didn't.
So it'll reoccur again if you don't.
Yeah, it'll reoccur again. It's going to reoccur every time he has something. He's going to starve to death.
What is your relationship with the guards, and how do you deal with them?
There's no relationship with the guards.
How are you treated by the guards? Professionally?
Well, it depends on
Unprofessionally?
There's some guards there that are there to pick up their paycheck and they just do their job, and there's some guards there that just want to make your life miserable. And I wouldn't be a prison guard. There's no relationship. Don't get me wrong, but there's guards on the yard that I'm cool with. They'll come up and talk to me, hey, Meyerowitz, but that's about it. You don't want to be seen talking to too many correctional officers because the fellows who are and they're watching will think you maybe you're telling them stuff. So really, you don't have any conversation with the correctional officer.
So you just follow the rules,
Tells you to do something, and in Nevada they're the boss. A lot of places they're not the boss. The inmates run the penitentiary, not in Nevada. They're strictly in control.